And just like that, CBDCs are here. Last week, I was reading an article about South Korea. South Korea has announced to launch a test CBDC, and now the United Arab Emirates is slated to release its first CBDCs towards the end of the year 2025, this year. Welcome back to the CryptoFather channel. Today is the 31st of March. It's the last day of March. Hope you had a very good weekend. Let's jump into the crypto market, have a look at the prices, market cap and all that stuff, and then we'll look at the Bitcoin charts before we jump into the article. So we're right now at $2.7 trillion market cap, $59 billion trading volume, massive retracement. I thought we were going to break above 3 trillion, but I guess it was a bit of a bull trap there. But Bitcoin still at $82,000. Ethereum dropped back down below $2,000. Not great. Bitcoin 601, Solana 125, Cardano at 66 cents again. Toncoin at $3.92. Toncoin seems to be fighting for that 12th place. Litecoin continues to drop to $86. Polkadot at 4. Picoin on 30th place, now at 76 cents. And let's have a quick look at Meowcoin. Meowcoin's up 6.1% on the 24-hour chart, but still in the gutter. $656,000 market cap. Bitcoin has retraced back down below the 200 MA, which goes to show you that, closing above a certain level does not mean that it's going to remain there. So we've had a close 2 candles above the 200 MA level, but of course the 10 MA is well below the 200 MA, but it does look like it's curving upwards. So hopefully that'll continue to curve up and we'll see Bitcoin go back up again. And I think it's slated to do so anyway for the next month. April should be a green month. So what's going on? So last week I was talking about South Korea having announced that they're going to run a test trial on a CBDC over a couple of months. And the details were that people were going to be given $1,000 and they would be able to replenish their supply of CBDCs 5 times. So up to a maximum of $5,000 or 5 million won per person. And so that raised concerns in my mind that this is what we could see with CBDCs. There could be a complete cap on how much money can be used by an individual, because that would probably give banks, in particular, if you follow the logic of Trump that he's talking about right now, about getting rid of the debt ceiling that is, or the debt rather, that the United States are facing of whatever, $37 trillion, having a cap on how much an individual person can spend and how much money they can be given during any given month is something that could be implemented. And so this test run that was being done in South Korea is precisely that. It's an example of that. But so now the United Arab Emirates is set to launch digital dirham late 2025, paving the way for CBDC adoption. So this is something it is still a few months away, but it is to be instituted. The Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates Governor Khalid Mohammed Balama shared that the blockchain-based currency will play a significant role in enhancing financial stability and curbing financial crimes. The digital dirham is expected to be integrated into the retail sector and will be accepted alongside the physical dirham in various payment channels. So I'm not sure how they would balance the fiat and the centralized currency. Will that be just an additional amount added? Will it cause inflation? Will it devalue the fiat, the dirham as a fiat? Balama highlighted that the introduction of the digital dirham would foster the development of innovative digital products, streamline services, and create new business models, all while lowering costs and expanding access to global markets. I'm not sure that it would lower costs. I wonder how that would lower costs. So there's no other details on that. This move follows the UAE's earlier steps to regulate stablecoins. In June 2024, the Central Bank of UAE approved a framework for issuing stablecoins, which paved the way for the creation of dirham-backed stablecoins. Tether, a major stablecoin issuer, announced its collaboration with local firms Phoenix Group and Green Corn investment to introduce a stablecoin tied to the UAE dirham. Another player, AED stablecoin, received approval to issue a regulated dirham-pegged stablecoin. The United Arab Emirates has been a very welcoming nation to cryptocurrencies, and so being the first one to begin issuing and using CBDCs will prove to be a test ground for CBDCs, but also I think in a way it kind of obviously will lead the way in the process of introducing CBDCs, which will quite possibly cause other nations to begin implementing CBDCs, which is not great. But I mean, it could be a technology that people are fearing, right? It's just like so many other things. Whenever a new tech comes up, people are apprehensive and we're not sure what to expect. And so there's a lot of resistance against or resistance towards the new tech. But from all the information that we've gathered so far, from how I understand CBDCs, the implementation of CBDCs will not be a good thing. It's basically an increased amount of control that is being handled by institutions and governments, therefore, which is not exactly what we want. And it goes against privacy of any kind. It may turn out to be a blessing in disguise, but I think it's going to be a lot more sinister than that, and we're not going to see anything great coming from CBDCs. To further underline the obvious adoption of mass institutions adopting cryptocurrencies, Japan's FSA to receive financial laws granting legal status to crypto assets. Japan's FSA plans to introduce amendments to have assets classified as financial products. Japan's LDP suggested tax reductions on crypto gains. They plan to have crypto assets labeled as financial products in Financial Instruments and Exchange Act. The agency also wants to place trading restrictions on digital assets, hoping to avert market manipulation and protect investors. That's not a bad thing. Japan's LDP also proposed tax cuts to about 20% from the known 55%. I had no idea that Japan had a 55% tax on digital products. That's insane. But so 20% tax would be in line with a lot of the other countries that are trying to implement a tax. Korea was talking about implementing a 20% tax, which has been postponed once again, but I guess this would be something that they would be looking at. And I think Canada has a similar tax, or maybe it's higher. It's Canada, after all. They tax people to death over there. Japan's Financial Strategic Agency intends to revise the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act to label crypto assets as financial products and give them legal status. According to Nikkei Business Daily, the Commission will also place crypto assets under trading restrictions to build investors' trust. The trade restrictions are meant to hinder market manipulation and eliminate unfair trading practices in crypto transactions, as per the Commission's claims. It even added that it only wants to protect the market's integrity while promoting innovation. All noble goals. Financial Committee within the agency is also set to begin discussions on the proposed amendments in the summer of 2025 and hopefully submit a bill to Parliament as early as 2026 to revise the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act. So this is going to take a couple of years, but it seems like Japan is poised on making cryptocurrencies a thing, a proper legal thing. French state-owned bank rolls out 27 million initiative to invest in crypto projects. Another example of large institutions beginning to take some serious interest in cryptocurrencies. A state-backed bank in France is reportedly launching a multi-million-dollar initiative to invest in crypto projects. Although that is reportedly, it is a state-backed bank, which is huge. That's essentially like saying that it's being cryptocurrencies or the projects are being backed by the government. According to a new report from Bloomberg, French government-owned bank BP France, which has nearly $110 billion in assets under its management, is rolling out a 27 million crypto venture fund to invest in digital asset startups. Not only will the fund target projects that offer tokens in return rather than equity, it will also focus on blockchain protocols with a strong French footprint within the fields of decentralized finance, artificial intelligence, staking, and asset tokenization. So this is kind of along the line of what Trump is doing. I suppose maybe they're going to start labeling things French-made as well. The deputy CEO, Arnaud Caudot, says the bank needs to step up its accumulation strategy to be able to compete with the U.S. now that pro-crypto politician Donald Trump is president once again. So I wonder if we're going to see the creation of a Bitcoin strategic reserve in France by BP France, by the BP France bank. That's quite possibly the case. And Binance Wallet introduced a new DEX trading feature. So right now there's, when you go to Binance, you can switch between regular exchange and Web3, a feature that has been implemented in many other wallets. I know OKX has implemented that, and some other crypto wallets as well. I think KuCoin has had the same thing. So this is something that Binance was lacking, but has now been implemented. And so Binance has that feature as well. So you can switch between your Web3 wallet, your decentralized exchanges, and your regular Binance wallets. And so right now, users will be able to trade tokens on decentralized exchanges using funds from their Binance centralized exchange accounts. You'll just be able to switch over between them, or I guess transfer them over to your decentralized wallet and use them there, hopefully without any fees. This is an important step because it's beginning with this. We're beginning to look at centralized exchanges kind of as the banks, the crypto banks, and then decentralized exchanges, or the DEXs, are the way to begin monetizing your cryptocurrency assets. So you can have, just like in a regular bank, you can have your funds, and then you can have the bank begin investing your funds into different assets. And so this is kind of what we're seeing right now happening with the convergence of the Web3 and centralized exchanges. Being able to access the DeFi ecosystem simply by switching between two wallets on a specific centralized exchange like Binance creates an ease of access without having to try to figure out how to access a certain DeFi platform and how to transfer funds out of my exchange, out of the Binance exchange or as a centralized exchange, in order to make use of my liquidity and put it into a DeFi contract. Now it's all being done a lot simpler, a lot faster. So these are just some quick things that we're seeing on the market. There's an interesting video I was watching by Roll Paul, who was talking about the slow-moving Ethereum. And I know that a lot of people are complaining about Ethereum, that it's moving slowly and it's not progressing anywhere. Its price has dumped significantly. You know, Ethereum is being abused on a regular basis. It's a stable coin. But Roll Paul was making the point that Ethereum is right now working on, or the Ethereum Foundation is working on layer 2 solutions, which in the long run will bring a lot more liquidity, usability, and profits to people using the ecosystem. I personally don't believe that this is the end of the bull run. I think we still have a lot more time to go, and we might see a similar movement from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like we did see in 2022, right here with a double peak. So we probably are here right now, and we're presently in a retracement period, and we're going to see a next massive move up sometime in the next couple of months. That's my quick take on this Monday morning on the last day of March. Please remember to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Do remember to pick up a Descend wallet. Right now they're still available at a discount with a $30 discount on a single purchase, or a 99% or $99 discount on the purchase of 2 of these bad boys. You can get them with the ref link below the video exclusively for the CryptoFather channel. So get those now, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Have a fantastic Monday. See you Tuesday. Peace.